And back once again with the Capsuleer Master Laser Damager, Power to Amar. How goes it, fellow Capsuleers of New Edeon? As you can probably see, I'm about to do a run through of ModernWorld. It's a 40 million payout, and you're going to get an investor chest from it. It's going to be jumps to communication, quick communication, jump to looter, cash container, another communication, probably dock, deliver what was ever in there, and we're done. So another short one here. Well, we'll see. So we'll begin that one, and then bum, 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 bum. So if you find anything in this video useful, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit that little bell, because like I say, this is just one in a series. I know this bit's covered, but don't worry. So on to the fittings now. Yeah, I've got the 2 Challenger mediums until I've got capacitor space for another large to go in there and replace one of those. I have a Mark 7 large group armor repairer, a guide target painter, an interruptive warp scrambler, a Mark 7 Valkyrie, well, 3 Mark 7 Valkyries, 2 Mark 7 infiltrators. I have 2 bat drone damage amplifiers, a smuggler medium afterburner, a pilfer adaptive armor hardener, and a Gorget medium armor repairer. And over this side, to keep the fit as cheap as possible, I've gone for 3 semiconductor memory cell prototypes. You get those for free from your industrial crates. So yeah, you're all good there. As for this side, we've got the Mark III versions of the drone control range ×2 there, and I've got 1 drone speed augmenter 3. So oh, I've been asked to show off skills as well. Yeah, because again, this is a what to expect video, not a how to, so not really there to follow along. But 474.62 DPS, ignore the capacitor. I'll show the skills quickly on this video, but normally I wouldn't, because everyone has different skills. But right, for the drones, as you can see, I'm at medium 4, advanced medium drone 3, skilling into 4. I've got 4, 5 on the advanced. For engineering, I'm on 5, 4. Electric warfare, I'm up to 4. Targeting, I'm on 5, 3. For armor, I'm on 5, 4, 5, 3, and 5. For the defense, I am on 4 and 5 and 4, and for battle cruise command, I'm just on 5. So I'll have to work on advanced battle cruise at some point. For navigation, I've just got 5 on the afterburner, 1 on the micro warp drive, and nothing on anything else. So quick rundown of the skills there for you. Right, but we're going to warp to the communications now, and that is 4 minutes 50. So I'm going to go in a bit of a jump coma for now. But yeah, so I'll see you at the communication.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, how was that for the skills then, Mr. Swift? I'll try and remember to go through them in future. I suppose it's worth sticking them on. People know what to expect then. Oh, have I not showed that before? Yeah, it's just a lump of quartz, smoky quartz crystal. Yeah, it's quite a big chunk, as you can probably see. It's yeah. I'm quite into my crystals and stuff as well, so.
Warp drive active.
So yeah, this is going to be a while. I'm going to mute up and watch me Enterprise while we're doing the jumps. Yeah, and I am quite skinny, to be fair, as well. So yeah, that comparison may not be completely fair. Yeah, I like my crystals and stuff. I'd have to clear some bits away. I've got me chakra stones and stuff here. I forgot there. I've got a nice bit of a gate there. I'm not going to get me. Sorry, my chakra crystals are in like a display case thing, and if I move them, they all go flying everywhere. What else have we got? A little bit of shungite there. Yeah, that's good for mineralising distilled water. A little bit of rose quartz there. With my, because I do resin art, I've got a big bag. This big bag here is just full of. I buy in bulk, obviously, to make it cheaper. But it's just a big bag of quartz towers, basically, the points that I can add in some of my resin designs. Yeah, because I also make orgonite as well with the resin. I don't know if any of you have heard of that. I've not actually sold much yet, but again, like I said, I'm not massively into the whole social media side of things. I've not even got an Etsy page or anything like that set up. So yeah, I need to start getting moving on that and hopefully make a little bit of a living on that, to be fair, as well. Because if I could get a little like market stall going or something, that'd be awesome. Well, I'll just sell off all the bits I make. But yeah, what I'll do one day as well maybe is grab some bits from downstairs, and well, I'll at least grab one of the sets I make. It's basically I do as a set. It's rune stones with a bowl and a tray and 2 coasters, and all along the same kind of colour line, but I can't make anything exact because with resin art it does what it wants to do, basically. You just kind of try and manipulate it a little bit, get it how you kind of want it. But yeah, so I'll bring one of the sets up and show them off one day maybe. And some of the orgonite that I've made as well, because that's where I really use a lot of the crystals within the orgonite. I mean, because I live near I live near a place called Dartmoor. It's a national park in the UK, and 95% of it is made up of quartz, basically. So you go, there's like lots of streams and stuff running through it. It's a place where the Romans got a lot of their gold in the UK. So there's not a lot of gold left up there now, but apparently there is some. But you can't really do anything with it because all gold in the UK belongs to the Queen. Ridiculous, I know. Yeah, but anyway, the streams that run through it and that, they create little beaches, and these beaches are basically quartz beaches. So yeah, I go up there and pick up lots of quartz gravel, or quartz sand as I call it, and I incorporate that into the orgonite as well. So there's a lot of local aspect going on to my art. Yeah.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, the Crown owns all the gold in the ground in the UK. Yep. Yeah, if you go and pan for it or find some, if you want to sell it, you've got to ask permission from the Queen or from her estate. Yeah. I think unless you're a private landowner and like the stream runs through your land, then you've got to get permission from the landowner to be able to take the gold out. But ultimately, I think even the landowner, if the landowner takes gold out of his own land, I still think he's got to get permission from the Queen before he can sell it. Well, it's not just that as well. Yeah, the Queen owns all the sturgeons in the British waters. So if you catch a sturgeon in British waters, you've got to offer it to the Queen first before you're allowed to eat it or sell it yourself. Yeah, it's crazy. It's shown so much, and people think she's just a figurehead. Oh no, she's just a tourist figurehead. Yeah, nah. I say the police swear allegiance to the Queen. They don't swear allegiance to the people. The army swears allegiance to the Queen, not to the people, not to the government. So don't tell me the Queen's not in charge. I mean, even when I was in the Marine Cadets as a boy, we had to swear allegiance to the Queen, and that was just in the cadets. You know, unfortunately, I wasn't allowed into the armed forces because I had asthma, so it kept me out. But yeah. Otherwise, I would have joined the Marines. Obviously, nowadays, I'm glad I never got into the forces. I don't exactly agree with what they're used for in today's climate.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, what that really is, in my opinion, I accidentally did it on the last run just then. Yeah, if you go outside of 250 kilometers, they stop aggroing you, so you don't get any incoming hits from the enemy. So yeah, you can use your drones to take them out from distance. If that's the only way to do it, I may do it for the videos, but that's not how I'll play.
Warp drive active.
I imagine that's one that's adapted from the Can You before the game was released when it was still in beta. I think the Can You had ridiculous range on it, so I imagine it's it's a technique that's been adapted from that. Oh, warp into a can. Yeah, right. What you do then? Yeah, right. In that method, what you do is you need a covert ops ship, one that can warp while it's cloaked. And yeah, what you do is you jump in with your frigate first. You jump to the 250 kilometer mark. You drop off. You jettison something into a box, basically. So you jettison something into space from your inventory, and then you go back. You pick up your proper ship for it. So when he warps in at 100, you can then just warp him straight to the box at 250, and he's out of danger. So yeah. All right.
Warp drive active.
Sorry, Mr. Swift. Also, may I ask, is there really democracy there? Because all I know is every time there is a new guy in the government, it's from the Queen's family. No, the rich get rich, the poor get poorer. But yeah, no, there's no democracy anywhere. Yeah, no, it's if you actually look at it, like I say, it's all very well for people to say, oh, I live in a democracy, oh, well, I do this, I do that. Yeah, people can say what they want, but if you actually take a step back and look at every single governmental system, you'll see they're all screwed and not one of them are actually democratic at all. So yeah, no, there's no such thing as democracy anywhere, in my opinion. I'm very much in line with what Socrates used to say about democracy, to be fair. Yeah, you can't have a democracy with a society that's as dumbed down as ours has been. You need intellectual people that are willing to actually really look into the nitty-gritty of everything to do with politics before you really should be allowed to vote, basically. So yeah, I certainly don't think everyone should be allowed to vote. Most people are way too stupid to be able to vote, and that's why you find yourself in the state where you are in America if you're American at the moment. Literally, the American election this year has just shown just how dumbed down the USA has become. And not just the USA. There's plenty of people in all the other countries in the world that are arguing just as much as the US citizens about whether Trump or Biden's better. So, yeah. But yeah, so my opinion is there should be a test. If you can't pass the voting test, you shouldn't be allowed to vote. But same goes with having kids as well. If you can't even show that you have any knowledge of politics, then why should you have a vote? If you don't show any aptitude toward being able to raise a child, why should you be able to raise a child? In these kind of societies anyway. Obviously, ultimately, I suppose, in the truest sense of the word, an anarchist. But even that brings awkward connotations into things at the moment, so with this many people about, yeah, there needs to be some kind of controls in order. Unfortunately, we've let the wrong kind of controls get in control.
Warp drive active.
I mean, can you name one single government that hasn't made a complete balls up of this pandemic? Just name one government that you can look at and say, oh look, they did a good job. They got it right, look. It doesn't matter which side of the line you agree on, whether you agree with it or disagree with what the state of the pandemic, whether it's real or not. It doesn't matter. Both sides will agree that no one government has done a good job. Oh my god! Oh my god! No. No. From the people I've spoken to in Australia, it certainly doesn't sound like they would agree with you. So, unless you're Australian and you're the one Australian out of how many have I spoken to? Wait there. Yeah, you'd be one out of 7 Australians that I've spoken to that would agree that the government's done a good job. But anyway, like I said, yeah, and for Japan, I wouldn't have a comment on Japan. I've not actually heard too much from Japan, and I don't know anybody in Japan, so yeah, I wouldn't have anyone to speak to there, unfortunately, about it. Oh, there's that lovely green look. Oh, that was a good time to jump in. I do honestly, if they bring a skin like that out that makes that prophecy green like that, I'm grinding for it. I am grinding for it. But anyway, sorry. My point was anyway. Like I say, if it takes that hard to, if you know what I mean, like to think of countries that have done a good job is what I'm saying. My point is that I think most of us can agree that governments are pretty ineffective at this point. So. So I didn't mean to start this off as a Corona conversation. I really didn't. Yeah, unfortunately, one thing I've found recently is politics, the pandemic, and religion are 3 subjects it's probably best not to talk about on a live stream, because no matter how little you intend to cause offence always seems to be taken. I know, like I said, I'm an agnostic as far as it comes to religion.
Warp drive active.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, if you'd listen to if like people have been around, I've had the Corona conversation on the live stream before. I'm not going to go through it again. But yeah, no, you guys can carry on in chat. It's just I like I say, I can either choose to join in or not, and on this particular instance, I'm going to choose not to. Yeah.
Warp drive active.
Always look on the bright side of life. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. Yo, only one ship today. That must be a record, J1. Nice one, man.
Warp drive active.
Let's get this written down. 20. Right. So we are here at the communications now. Again, you can read this if you choose to do it yourself, and then it's sending me again, as usual, straight off to do some more jumps, and that's going to take me to the combat. So I'll see you at the next timestamp. Yeah, Higgins, when I go up to the T10s, I will be taking out the Scrambler and putting in another Mark 7 large group armor repairer.
Warp drive active.
And we'll see how it goes. I may even take out the painter and put in a third. But I plan on trying Bad Hair Day first, I think, with the missiles the way they were, or have been, with the tier 8s. I may even try a 85 kilometer range with the drones, just lose a little bit of that DPS, and yeah, see what happens there.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, and obviously it's those elite battleships that come at you that have got me worried. But apart from that, yeah, I can't see too many issues with T10s myself, to be fair. And especially if that 250 kilometer range things work, at least for the videos, what I'll do is, yeah, I'll just sit up close to that 250 kilometer range and take out the bad guys that come close, and then go in and take out the easier ones at the end. Although it would be nice to get them done legitimately. Oh, I can't wait tomorrow.
Warp drive active.
Oh, I'm going to have all that green stuff to... Well, I'll send the contract over to my alt tonight. Oh, he's going to have some reprocessing fun tomorrow. It's fine, man. Like I say, I've got more than enough to build another prophecy on my other account. So what I'd have to do is just jump in a harbinger for a couple of days while I get the. It's just under 5 hours to build the prophecy. Then it's a 13-hour lockdown when I send it over to this account. So yeah, depending on my timing of getting it built and getting it sent over, it may even be less than a day to get it sorted. And I said it would make for a good video anyway. Right, what to expect from, well, if my ship gets blown up, what to expect is getting your ship blown up. And by the time we get to the T10s, I should have some more, because I bought some Plex earlier. I bought 500 Plex earlier, so yeah, I took over, what, 200 odd million-isk hit earlier, but by the time I get to T10s, I'll have more than enough to refit a prophecy. Well, hopefully I'd be better than J-Ron and learn from the mistakes of how I lost the first one and not make the same mistake again. But even then, like I say, on my alt account, if obviously when I put my mind to it, I can mine a battle cruiser every 2 days. So like I said, it's not an issue. I can keep this account supplied quite readily with ships, so we don't have to worry about that. It's just the fittings that I'd have to start worrying about. I'd have to like make sure I kept my ISK up before I take risks and stuff. But
Warp drive active.
we'll see. I mean, to be fair, I'm going to have to sell another ship on my alt account soon, just so I've got some money to keep on building. I think I'm down to like 93 million on my alt account. But the good thing about my alt account is that I don't have to worry about really losing ships and stuff. So it's no, I've lost my train of thought. I've lost it. It's gone. It's gone.
Warp drive active.
Yay, J1's found a gang. He's all ganged up. Yeah, if you just be an honest individual, J-Ron, and stop talking shit all the time, you'll probably get on fine, mate. So, if you wish to be treated with respect, you have to treat others with respect.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, not being a grammar Nazi, I promise you. Like I said, it's not an issue of mine, but just to let you know, J-Ron, yeah, the correct usage of there, a super rich, or yeah, super rich ISEC, you should be spelling it THEY, then the little like dash apostrophe RE. So I'm terrible myself with that kind of stuff, but yeah. Anyway, back in 2 seconds. I want to just quickly get something done before I do this.
Warp drive active.
Yep, I've muted myself like a dickhead. See, I make these mistakes so you don't have to. Thanks, Higgins, man. To be fair, there was no great insights or anything there. I didn't just give away the meaning of life, the universe, and everything or anything. So don't worry, you missed not much at all. Basically, I just really said that the sensor dampening here is what the Galente do, and it's not much of a threat unless you get spawned in, unless you spawn in the middle of the pack, and then you might be screwed. But as long as you've got some distance, you are usually fine. Oh, let's actually add some damage amplification, shall we? Yeah. Like I say, these mistakes will happen. I am nay perfect. Not quite yet. I'm getting there, but not quite. Like I said, my voice going anyway, to be fair, it's probably better on muted because I'm having to do these little coughs all the time. So I think I may have to have an actual whole day off streaming. I may still play, but I may have to have a day off streaming. Just to save my voice. Oh, let's get the old target painter going again. Again, as always, first two waves on these story missions, no problems at all. Oh, it's story time from J-Ron in the live chat. Yeah, so far, Higgins, that is the case. So Higgins has just said, as long as you can keep range, any of the T8s are mostly a cakewalk, or walk in the park and a piece of cake. His alarm went off, Mr. Swift, and he woke up, so unfortunately you'll never hear the rest of that story. Oh, it must be true if you recorded it then. Can't wait to see that footage, J-Ron. Or you're keeping that to yourself as well. Right, yeah. So I will sort my Discord details and put them out in the description for tomorrow's live. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. Yeah, people like seeing that kind of stuff, Jay. You should, mate. Yeah, people like watching those fleet battles. Oh. Alright. No, at least that's giving these time to let me know which ones are coming at me. Fly, my pretties, fly. In fact, yeah, we will start orbiting you. It's not going to take long to get. In fact, we'll approach you because it's not going to take long to get through these guys at all. Again, yeah, no elites in this wave. This is quite a large wave for a second wave, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Oh, I was sorry. I was supposed to be panicking then as well. He had me scrammed. I forget sometimes to panic. I do apologise. Oh, let's start getting closer. Better start getting closer. Damn it, too late. Still, I make these mistakes, so you don't have to. In fact, let's start approaching you. So to know what I'm laughing at, you'd have to join the live stream and check out the chatters. They are legends. I'm not your buddy, friend. I'm not your friend, buddy. I probably have to be a South Park fan to truly appreciate that, but still. I'm sure there's some South Park fans out there that get me. No, still second wave, like I said. I mean, ModernWorld, it takes a little while to get through. This is one I've done quite often since the update. It's a pretty good earner, so I'm quite used to this one. It's the next wave that I've got to start heading out, basically. Because if a Brutex gets an elite Brutex gets spawned in, then you can have issues. But unless that happens, this is pretty gravy. Yeah, I can make an Oracle now and the Harbinger. In fact, I should probably maybe get them done and sent over to this account, so I've got them there ready. But then I'd have them in my inventory, not able to use them, just teasing myself. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, to be fair, what I might do first is build a Brutix or a Drake and sell that so I can make some money, because they're selling for quite a bit more than the other T8 battle cruisers at the moment. Oh, sorry, yeah, you're talking to J-Ron there, so I got caught up with the live chat and forgot that they're talking to themselves and not to me at the moment. Yeah, these taluses can be a tough nut to crack, but I still find the Brutix battle cruisers the hardest to crack on this particular mission. And they do lay down quite a bit of damage when they get, obviously, within the 50 kilometer mark. I think is kind of where these guys can really come into their own, especially if you've got an elite. Yeah, not too bad bounty tick, 1.8. Alright, so now we can orbit you, which should take me away from the centre more as well. What is that? No, that's a large anomaly. It must be that one then. Yeah. Alright, so we are pretty much moving away from it. Sorry, because the elites are going to start spawning in next wave, so I'm going to want to be heading away from that centre point. If it lets me. What's going on here? Why isn't it? Here? There we go. It worked that time. Cool. Glad that didn't happen in the heat of battle. You might see me panic now. We are, yeah, we'll be on the 50s still. We'll go for 57, why not? 57. Oh, pen doesn't, there we go, pen's working again. Alright, so moving away from the pack. Yeah, as you can see, we'll have some elites coming in now. Ah, no, there he is. There's that Brutix. We may have a little bit of trouble here. I'm even going to stick the afterburner on here. Turn that one off though, because I don't think anyone's doing me any damage at the moment. I've got this. Brutix can be brutal. So this is, I'm glad we got this on the video, because you don't always get that guy. He's oh, idiot. Sorry, I'm supposed to be sending me drones off, not amplifying their damage before they've even got to their target. Turn that one off for a minute, because he's not gaining as fast as I thought he was going to. But as long as you can stay out of range of these Celestises, he's not too much trouble to deal with. If you find yourself in range of these Celestises when you're fighting this Brutix, you will have trouble. So fair warning, okay, folks, fair warning to you. So I'm not going to rush this. I'm not going to head back in or anything. I'm going to let that Brutix come to me and keep the distance between those Celestises, because those two Celestises just together can be a tough enough target, and they're not even elites. But with those two and that, you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. So I'll slowly let him catch up to me, and oh, I suppose no harm locking onto these guys, but so my advice is to just let this slowly play out if this guy comes into play, which again doesn't always happen. Glad it happened for the video, so you can see how to avoid losing your ship, because he usually, if he gets in range, he will scram you as well. But hopefully we're doing it, like I say, as long as you're just moving away, like literally I'm just moving away from the center of the anomaly, as you can see, off that way. As long as I do that, this Celestis should stay out of range. I might get him taken care of before he gets into scram range, so we should be okay. But again, these guys can be brutes to get through. Best start laying down some extra damage just to speed it up a little. I should start heading back in really, but I just want to get a little bit further through it. Like I say, this is going to make this level a little bit longer, this wave a little bit longer to do, but it's worth that little bit of extra patience just for a safer journey of it. There you go. We'll start heading back in now. Most of the way through that guy, we should be able to hit him pretty hard in a few seconds. And we'll see if I'm right about the scram in a second, because he should be in range in a second. Like I say, he had one last time he was here with me. Yeah, there you go. See, he's got me scrammed and webbed now. So like I say, this is why you wouldn't want these two guys to be in range while you're dealing with him, because he hits hard himself, as you can see. I'm even going to put that one on now. But it's once you've got through this, it's not too bad. And I'm probably in range of these Celestises now. They're probably starting to lay down a little bit of damage. Again, once this Brutex is down, we're pretty okay after that. Okay, I want to be orbiting those guys now. Try and keep a bit of distance from them until the health goes back up. But like I say, now the Brutex is gone, I don't foresee too much trouble with this. Oh, in fact, I'll turn that one off now. So I forgot to activate. Yeah, see, so I didn't really need that one. It only really activated once that whole time. But it's nice to have it there just in case, because if those Celestises had got into range, I might have had a bit of trouble there. But I think I timed that pretty perfectly, actually, I've got to say. Oh, right, it finished that. Okay. But yeah, so there you go. See, we're out of trouble again now. No major issues. And we're, yeah, wave 3. Now Celestises are done. Really isn't much trouble at all from anything. In fact, I'll start approaching that guy now. I mean, this guy can take a little while to get through with his plate there, but again, we're out of range of most of the rest anyway, so it should be a nice go in there. Eternal, you should join me when I'm PvP. And no, thank you, J-Ron. I have nothing set up for PvP, and I'm not really looking to do that at the moment. Maybe in the future I will. Oh, I suppose we should they're laying down there. Damage now. Yeah, that's about the only time though you do have to worry in Modern World, like I've found so far, is when that Brutex is on the field, that elite Brutex. As you can see, these are quite large waves on Modern World. So for the extra 5 million you get for the book price, I am starting to think the other one wave missions are probably better for its per hour turnaround. And what are we on now, actually? Before I go saying that, 57 minutes of wave 3. Yeah, we was on 50 minutes on disaster relief at this point, and 55 minutes in Mega Corporation, 49 minutes in Divine Redemption. So oh, Sorry, not paying attention. Paying attention to my timestamps and not the game. But I make these mistakes, so you don't have to. Oh, in fact, let's turn that one off now. He don't seem to be doing any damage anyway. Save a little bit of capacitor. No, I imagine I'm going to need too much, but that one can go off now. He's not going to be hitting anything. Oh, nice. Yeah, you wait till you hit that retriever, honestly. It's a dream. I love my retriever. So when you're in nullsec, taking home like 7 million loads in a retriever, it's great. And then you turn that, and then if you've worked on your reprocessing skills, you can turn that 7 million into about 9 million. And I'm not even fully skilled into a lot of it. I'm just 5.5 on most of my reprocessing. Ah, nice. You send it over to them to get it done then. I imagine. Make yourself that little bit extra ISK. Get yourself that little extra minerals for your own building purposes. Actually, no, that was a mistake. I don't want to, until I've taken care of these guys, I don't want to get too much close to them, because these will put some damage down collectively if I get too close. So, we'll orbit you. Hit you next. Don't need that one on anymore. Save the capacitor. Right, so we're down to the last 6 now. Yeah. It's either going to be a glorious victory or a tragic loss. That's what I'll say there, Higgins. I'm sure the fleet you're going against has got some pretty big confidence in their piloting skills as well. But yeah, no, like you say, as long as everybody works as a team and nobody panics, you should be alright. Start approaching that now. God, the structure on these Brutics, it gets me every time, honestly. They've got the biggest structure of anything I've gone against yet. Let's look at the 1 hour mark now. Yeah, should get it done within the next 7 minutes, so we'll have a 1-1 there. Excuse me. Yeah, I try to get there on time. I try. Sometimes I get there, but I actually miss the button, and it's like, oh, damn it. But yeah. Maybe I am coming down with a cold. I think that's about the third sneeze today. I don't feel cold, like I said, apart from losing my voice, but I'm sure that's when I'm talking. So, 6.10. Wave 4. I believe this is the last wave. I have to again watch out for an elite Brutix. I suppose it could happen as a double wave. It hasn't happened to me yet. He's only ever been in one wave of the battle, but let me get some of these locked onto, and I'll go back down the list and see what I can see. Yeah, they're definitely standouts. Let's get you shot at. Right, Celestis, Talos. Yeah, we've got no. Yeah, okay, should be okay this time then. Should be. Yeah, no, like I say, what I think I may do is if I don't have, if I'm not streaming tomorrow, it's not because I'm not playing, it's just because I am just gonna have a day off streaming. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how, like I say, I'll take it day for day. If it comes to losing me voice, it comes to losing me voice. Or was that just a polite way of telling me to shut the fuck up, eh, Mr. Swift? Yeah, approach you. Oh, well, not even. Oh, actually, it's useless to fire that one, but I'm just kind of surprised I wasn't firing a large missile. Yeah, no, I was joking, don't worry. But yeah, like I said, it's just occasionally, and definitely getting a bit tickly, that's all. It's nothing major, it's okay. So I kind of expected it, really. I thought it would have gone sooner, because it's almost been like this for a few days in a trot now. I kind of, if it usually goes, it usually goes if it's going to go. It's a pain in the neck to get to the emojis on a PC. You'll go through the whole bloody thing. On the phone, it's easy. That's okay, like I said, I'm not really a grammar Nazi, Mr. Swift. I'm really not. I more like to mess with J-Ron than anything else. It's almost becoming a sport. Still quite a few to go through. Oh, oh. I make these mistakes so you don't have to. Fly, my pretties, fly. Well, see, the thing with J-Ron is, the way I look at it, is even the stopped clocks write twice a day. Let's unlock you. Unlock you. Keep a better focus of how things are going. Ooh, somebody just took 28 million out of the corporation funds. That's crazy. There's only 700 million in the corporation funds. I mean, I've got 243 million sat in my own wallet. Oh, and I'm taking damage. Panic, panic. I've got to remember to panic more. I really have. Yeah. Let's start getting closer to. Oh no. Rock. That's it. Nah, I'm certainly no one to idolise. keep making these mistakes so you don't have to. Oh, cheers for tuning in, Higgins, man. Yeah, we can enjoy the new patch together tomorrow. Yeah, alright, I'm definitely not having a day off tomorrow unless my voice is gone. If my voice is gone, yeah, I won't be streaming. But if I've still got voice in me, I will be jumping on tomorrow for the patch. I could do. I've tried that before, but it's way too tempting to chat because I find it annoying text chat a lot of the time. It's harder for me to be funny in text than it is out loud, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just not funny at all, and I just think I am. But yeah. Or maybe I'll just put a pinned comment up like lost voice, not communicating today, just streaming some crap. Because yeah, I certainly won't be doing. If I can't talk, I won't be making videos. So I'll have to think of something else to do tomorrow. But like I said, I can't imagine. I've lasted so far. I'm okay. I've taken it easy today. I've definitely not gone too mad with anything talkative wise today, so we should be cool. Yeah, emojis help again, but unfortunately, like I say, finding emojis is ridiculous on the PC. It's like on the phone, it saves all your most popularly used ones into a section. It seems on here on the PC bit, it doesn't. You've got to keep going and looking for them each time, and it's not a really accurate tool either. So if you like one that's like kind of on the line but you can't really see it, there's no way of like moving the line a little bit, or just so no, it's a nightmare using emojis unless you know how to type the emoji in. I don't know what most emojis are to be typed in. I wouldn't know how. I can do the smiley face, I can do the winky face, I can do the X eyes and the capital D face. I can do the tongue pokey out face, but I think that's about it. Oh, why have these gone so far out of range? Sorry, everything was in range a second ago. I get distracted for 1 second and everything's gone out of range. I make these mistakes, so you don't have to. Let's take you on. Oh, that's probably why I was getting out of range. Oh, it always comes in handy. Like I say, you only ever really see me use it when I've got the camera on. What you don't see is how many times I use it when I haven't got the camera on. It's like, oh, is that going to be a loud fart? Yeah, I better mute. There we go, unmute. Actually, that's going to wind me up. I'm going to have to get my capacitor up a little bit because that's just going to wind me up, keep going off every couple of seconds. So I'd rather lose a bit of health for a minute. Right, keep an eye on these guys now. Yeah, terrible, isn't it? Terrible. Yeah, even us streamers are human too. Right, let's get in close to something else. Oh, that's it. I think, yeah. Oh, yeah. Not so bad at all. Did you fire it again? It's right. And, so we've got to start approaching you at least, or orbiting. And take people out as we go. Well, hey. It's only 11:30 as well. Oh, I don't think I want to start another one though. Now, I suppose I could start reading the lore. I could go and find a bit of lore to read. Oh, catch you later, Mr. Swift, man. Always good to have you. No thanks, J-Ron, man. Oh, Savat has just released his latest video as well. So if you're watching, please go and check that one out. In fact, No, I'll put a link to it in a link to it when I'm doing the cleanup. But yeah, I'll put a link to his video in the chat. Like I say, once I'm on the cleanup. Yes, so that is it. So we're on 1:38.5. Clean up. Alright, so let's find the loot and let's go get it. Let's go get it. Right, actually, don't need my ugly mug on the screen while we do this, and what I'll do as well is get that link for Sivat's.
Hello guys, Savat here, aka Doom Piggy, and I'm back with another
That
email.
should be. I usually have the content muted, so that doesn't happen. Sorry, guys, if you've got an actual blast of the video, then I'm just trying to come and copy the link. I could, like I say, usually keep the videos on mute. Oh, we're here. Sorry. Select that one and go off to the next one. Back onto my OBS, back onto the YouTube chat, back onto the game. So that's our latest video. So there you go, there's Savat's latest video. Yo, Vormak, the man from Mother Russia. How's it going? Yeah, I can't seem to be stopped. It's great, man. It's great. So I've not checked today, but when I got on today, I was up to 93 subscribers. I was like, oh my, I'm almost going to have to do the giveaway. So if you haven't yet entered the giveaway, check out my video in the giveaway playlist. And of course, like I say, if you haven't yet subscribed to Savat, I've just put a link to his video in there. Go and give him a sub, hit that bell, and watch some of his vids. They are awesome. And we'll let you know what to expect from T8 on the Harbingers and the Oracles. But yeah, that's Modern World done anyway for Mac, just to let you know. So you've caught me, unfortunately, just after the action. Yeah, there's quite a lot of tutorials out there about the game itself and stuff, and yeah, I mean, I do try and keep my content unique as I can anyway. Or at least I try not to directly copy anything I've seen. And I mean, especially being a smaller channel, it's kind of pointless for me to copy what other people have done, because the other people that have done it are usually bigger channels. So why would people come to a smaller channel to see me do what people on bigger channels are already doing? Yeah, and we're getting another patch tomorrow for Mac, so things will change up a little bit tomorrow apparently, but not too much. So yeah, the videos I'm doing now will still be mostly valid. So I think that with the timestamps as well from these videos that I'm doing at the moment, I think that that's really going to help people out. So even if they just use it as a reference, quickly can go back and forth, write the information they need down, and they're done. I suppose the very last video in this series will be me. I'll what's the word? Make a document of some sort, maybe, and turn that into a video just to show the rewards and everything, what kind of things to expect. I mean, that would take a long time to put together because I'd have to go through all the videos again myself to check out all the enemies and stuff, but could be worth it. Or break it down into Amar story missions, Kaldari story missions, Minmatar story missions, and Galente story missions. Yeah, ideas. They've got to try and keep things as fresh as possible. Keep people interested that are already subscribed, and hopefully grab the interest of people that haven't yet subscribed. Yeah, yeah, it's going to be a while. It is going to be a while. I'm not even going to lie. I mean, I've still got 28 days, 3 hours till I go up to tier 8. So, I mean, it'd be lovely if I could get it done within that time, but I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to. So we may have to wait, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks after I've gone to tier 8 before I can get a battleship. But that depends on how successful I find the T10 missions. If I find the T10 missions successful, I could be making quite a bit of money. So yeah, I may even just buy one outright rather than mine for it. I mean, are there any nightmares on the market right now? Oh. No. What's that? 5.3 billion as an estimate. Yeah, I'll skill back into cruisers, J-Ron, at some point. Like I say, I wanna show that those T6 missions can be done in a trainer. Oh, so you still got 17 days for Max. So yeah, you're a bit closer than me. So I think a lot of people are looking forward to that at the moment. I say my ult's already T8. He's already there to start sending me the ships I need. Yeah, my ult's like 119 days away from being T9. Now that is going to be a game changer. I imagine that is going to be a big game changer because obviously this is the longest wait. Like it's obviously till we get to T10, of course, but I can imagine after these 121 days, or it'll be less for a few people, I imagine. Then yeah, we're going to see some big things going on. Alright, so that's it. It's not going to let me warp to it either, is it? No. So what we'll do there is just next to the station and then walk back in and grab that loot crate.
Warp drive active.
Oh, cheers, Walmart man. Thanks for popping by. And yeah, enjoy yourself. Fly safe, man. And you'll have to let us know how you get on when you do hit that T8.
Warp drive active.
So you, oh yeah, you're not. You said you're not. You said you're not Omega, didn't you? Oh, sorry. Not paying attention. There we go. Oof, 12 jumps. That sucks. Still, I'm going to go into a bit of a jump coma, and I'll see you at the tally up.
Warp drive active. 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 Warp drive active.
Yeah, you'll probably find somebody's put a video out about the Vexor, and look, it's a decent ship for doing stuff. So yeah,
Warp
prices will
drive
jump.
active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, well, if everything's going to stop dropping as much, then yeah, prices will start returning to normal now, and things will start getting more expensive. So yeah.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Alright, so we're back now for the tally up. Timestamp of 2 hours, 9 minutes. Alright, so we're gonna finish now. As you can see, book price paid. 40 million for that one. So 500,000, so 4.1, 7.1, 7.7, 9.7, 9.8, so about 10 million at most from the bounties. Quite a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah, 67 million worth, but obviously it's not going to be worth that. But yeah, you can kind of. I'm not sure whether these are retaining their value still or not. There you go. Not too bad there for the Aurora Warp cores if you wish to sell them. Apart from that, I don't think there's much else really worth too much. So you're looking at around, say, I'll put 55 million there, I suppose, for that one. But if you found anything in this video useful, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell, because as I say, this is an ongoing series, so there will be more videos. Fly safe, and I will see you around New Eden.